Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3. Where we left off last time, we were about to leave the camp again. We're going to head out. I just got to talk to Roland first.
Can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Only cowards run from a fight. This is our barbarian speaking, so that's exactly what he would say.
Prove her wrong then, if you think you're able to, that is.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
You'll be fine. I'm going to be there to defend you guys in the end. There are a couple people we need to talk to. We need to talk to Zevlor first and foremost. He's over here in this door. I guess we can start his quest. We're not going to make them leave, obviously, yet. But we can talk to him and see what he wants to do about this situation.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child.
You're welcome.
If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Leaving the grove is the best option. I can help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the Goblin Horde's leaders. I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Sure. Nothing to loot in here, I don't think. But there is one more thing I want to do in the grove before we head out. One more small thing I forgot to do. And then we'll hit the high road and go deal with some enemies. Try and get a level. We're going to go all the way back down into the druid area, into Kagha's, whatever her name is, Shadow Druids area. What are these where are we going? Oh, I didn't even know there was a climbing path there. Interesting. I mean, this is a lovely grove, I have to say. Like the overhanging. Can we pull back? I don't know how far back we can look at this place, but it's really cool looking. I would love to live in this region. It would be so cool. Because you have like an overhang cave over here where there's like some shaded areas and you can build structures in there, and then there's this outdoor area over here which is surrounded by cliffs and rocks and stuff. It's beautiful. Like, just the layout of this place is fantastic. I would hands down love to live here. Anyways, we need to go and steal a book. Where are we? Yeah, we're gonna go this way. No, this isn't the right way. Where am I going? This way. There we go. Then we just need to kind of go in behind here, I believe. Got a little turned around there. Kagha's chest is back here. Now, we suck at lockpicking, so I'm going to go ahead and save.
Don't give me trouble now.
DC 10 with guidance should be fine. We got the Shadow Druid's Doctrine, the Half-Torn Note, and the Agate. Now, those are important. Not the Agate. The Agate's kind of irrelevant, but this. First of all, the book spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads nature struggles, unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh, seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder, and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. That's not the right one. We finally got an inspiration on Gale. That's nice. Blacksmith's note. That's not important for us. This one is, though, the half-torn note. The marks crisscrossing the page do not look scribed so much as slashed. Kagha, Swamp Docks, Tree, Meet Me Alone, Oladan. Now, that is going to be a big fight. I don't think we're going to go there right away, but we have other things we need to do. We also need to heal Karlak a little bit. It might not be the worst idea to go for a long rest, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Although we could get Will. Yeah, alright, we'll do a long rest. But then the whole world changes when we long rest, and there might be things that change that I don't want to change quite yet. I can't remember exactly which parts change. But we have to defeat the goblins, that's up there in that camp. The Blighted Village is, of course, there. We do have some ogres to fight there, which we're not quite ready for. What I think we're going to do is go fight the gnolls. We'll go to the village, we'll go across the bridge area, and fight those gnolls that we missed out on last time. I'll group up our group for the few people who actually need a little bit of healing, and then we'll throw some potions at them.
What's the story?
Depending on how we roll.
No time to rest.
1 or 2 potions, probably. Should be fine. Only Karlak needs... I guess our main character needs 1 hit point, so why not? Should be okay, I think. We don't have any rages left, which is a little annoying. What? There's a moss-covered chest here. Do we have any lockpicks left? We do. DC 15, though. Let's save here. Even with guidance, there's a possibility. And it is, in fact, that possibility that occurred. What is DC 15? That puts us at 12 with our stats, and then +1 from our gloves? Sounds about right. Sorry, 2 from dex, 1 from gloves, so it's just +3 in total. And then 1 to 4, so 12, so 8 to 12, basically. Got it that time. Nice. Got a helmet. Haste helmet. At the start of your combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. It's actually a pretty decent helmet. It is, however, armor, so we gotta be careful. This one is not armor, though. Oh, that looks so stupid. But anyways, momentum is good. We're gonna use it.
Moving ahead.
Momentum gives us extra movement, I want to say. 3 meters? Oh. Spurred on by a sense of urgency, the affected entity's movement speed is increased by 1.5 per remaining duration of this effect. So, on the first turn it's 4.5 meters, and then 3, and then 1.5. Cool. Let's go fight some gnolls. I think we should be fine for fighting them. Does anyone even have any rage points left? Unclear.
What path lies before me?
Let's go jump across here. Go fight some gnolls on this path. Something just happened. My favorite character in the whole game.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps.
Sure, fire away.
The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Pleasure. I'm Elira.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
I have to say, Raphael's refrain, his song, is super good. It's one of my favorite songs in the entire game.
There. Middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
We're now in Act 3. You can hear the musical, like the organ playing in the background. Hang on, let's see if we can get it a bit louder here. That organ in the background is his song, and he sings over top of it during his fight, and it is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life, let alone just this game. It is a musical masterpiece. It's so good. Anyways, nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Fuck. A Cambion.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
What makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
I need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devils, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
I'll have the last laugh in the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Raphael's so cool. He's hands down my favorite character in the game. He is exactly what you think like a devil Cambion would be. Charismatic, suave, unperturbed when you offer like dumb little threats as a nothing. He's just like, yeah, okay. Everything's... I don't care too much.
Best get going. Have to keep going.
Because he knows he could destroy you. Especially at this point of the game with a thought. He would annihilate us. It wouldn't even be remotely close to a fair fight. He has 666 hit points, and he is insanely hard to hit. He's got a really high armor class. I should probably take the food, right? I know that we get tons of food as we play through the game, but we actually don't have that much right now. Okay, so there are some gnolls up here. A few. Gale wants to talk to us again. Are you having problems? Yeah, he's having arcane hunger. He's got negative con saves. I don't care right now. We're a little bit busy at the moment. Gale, we don't have a whole lot of magical items to give you. I guess we could give him the locket with dancing light. It's not particularly useful. But we'll wait. It's fine. Let's fight this gnoll group. There's 4 of them plus a hyena. Or we can go over this way. Lessons for sensible living. Cities and how to survive them. No, we shouldn't go over this way. This is a bad place to go. There's a bigger gnoll fight up this way. Not this fight, obviously. This is the one we're about to do. But up at the top of the cliff there, there's going to be another fight for this cave here. I walked a little too close. That's okay. Critically missed us, is moving up. There's 2 shooters and 1 melee, it looks like. The melee one will be easy to kill. The ranged one's a bit annoying. Didn't hit very hard, though. Probably should get in on this melee one first. We did hit it for 9. We will get AO'd if we move, so let's just stay here. We don't have very many spells left. We have a 40% chance of hitting with Firebolt and a 50% chance of hitting with Divine or Sacred Flame. We used Sacred Flame, didn't work, but such is life. Karlach is soul numbed. Actually, I don't remember what that does. It gives... Can't take bonus actions or reactions. Okay. That flesh crawler is almost dead.
Fools these mortals be.
Oh, you really needed to hit that attack. Karlach took a shot. It missed. Seething Fury is worn out. Claws did hit. Shadowheart got missed as well. So we can attack the Fang of... Actually, we can probably cleave. Kill one, do some damage to the other one. Not a bad decision. 6 damage to that one. Nice. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Demonic Bite did a bunch of damage. It's almost dead. Although our main character might go down here. She gets shot by anything even remotely good. It'll kill her. But that's just what we're going to have to deal with. Multi-attack on... Oh my god, Karlach just got annihilated. That was brutal. Okay, we need to heal people. We can throw a healing potion and get them both up in one go. Which is exactly what we're going to do. Problem solved.
Where do I go from here?
Unfortunately, we now don't have any attacks.
Put 'em up. Incoming.
Hopefully she can keep up her rage. We'll go for a long rest maybe after this fight. I was kind of hoping to get to level 4 before we go for a long rest, but...
Allow me to demonstrate.
Guess we'll find out. 1 whole damage. Great. Super. That one took a bunch of damage running away. That multi-attack sucks, though. That one's going to get away with no problem. Yikes, we need to throw another potion, like, right away. And back up we go. We'll move up a bit. Maybe they'll shoot at Shadowheart a little. That'd be nice.
So much for peace. Need to find a way.
Don't care too much about that hyena, although there are 2 of them. That's just a newborn gnoll. Oh, it's way over there. Okay. Don't care too much about that one.
Smell blood. No surrender.
She does have an attack, because she didn't... Actually, I don't know why she has an attack, but I also don't care.
Let me recite their demise.
10 damage is pretty good. If it moves away, we should... Oh, okay, I was like, what the... The game is just freaking out as it does this. Oh, come on, you could have moved away, you know. I'm taking the AOOs. We're gonna need to throw our last potion to get our character up. I don't want her to die. A little annoying, but whatever. Garlic is doing great.
Come on.
In this fight.
Can't stay idle.
Can't do anything with our main character, but can attack with Karlach. 12 damage, nice.
Fancy that, Jones.
We can probably get it down in this one. Yep. Excellent. We just have a hyena left, and of course that newborn. Oh my god, that is annoying. Okay, it's doing weird things. It's doing sudden rush, but it's not actually... Oh, it is now moving towards us. Okay. So we'll kill it as it comes in. I'm not too concerned about that one now. Main character got an attack. Move up. We don't have any healing potions left on Shadowheart. I think my firebolt might have been better in that particular situation. It was 55-55. But the other one does more damage at this point in time. 1 to 10 instead of 1 to 8. Come on up. Let's fight. We are not in range.
Before me. Got to concentrate.
Moving up a little bit. 60 versus 55, so Firebolt is actually better in this particular situation. 1 damage. Great.
Eat it.
Definitely using Reckless Attack because we rolled a 1, we would have critically missed and done no damage. It does get advantage on us now. That's just the way of the world, though. And that's the end of that fight. We got inspired, we are Curse Breaker, and we probably should help Gale at some point in time. There's a letter and a bunch of loot. Hyena Ear to Shadowheart, Hyena Ear to Shadowheart. Viscera is just a dagger. Gnoll Hunter has some ears to give to Shadowheart. And is anyone else? Yeah, the 2 people up here are dead as well. Shadowheart and the spear. The hyena ear goes to her. How close are we to a level? I wonder. We are not that close. We may need to do a long rest. Quickly loot this area though. Not the rib cages, I don't think they're important. But all these ears are good. I'm tempted to take all that food, but at the same time, I'm also tempted not to take it. Okay. I think we are going to go do a rest. We may get some cool stuff if we do it. There's Will. Hi, Will.
The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good after the Mind Flare ship. You just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus.
The Blade of Frontiers, hero of the Sword Coast, level 3. Have I got that right?
Pride of the coast, in the flesh. And you've got...
A great fire roars through you, the fire of the first hell. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single-curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high. He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Your ally's a fraud. A soldier in the Archdevil Zariel's army. Either I cut her down, or she burns the Sword Coast to ash.
I've tried to tell you. I am not what you think I am. I'm...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Baldrin's helm, No. I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlach is not a danger.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
You saw Karlach's thoughts. She poses no threat to the Sword Coast.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly. For either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today. Truce?
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some bastards' days while we're at it. Sounds like your kind of venture.
I've not grown any tentacles yet, thank Baldrin. But luck won't be on our side forever. Yes, you have my blade. Your leader willing, of course.
Well, soldier, what's the word?
The more the merrier, as they say.
Hey!
Well met. And 1,000 sorries. I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters. But tonight, I was the rampaging beast.
A little bit.
I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade, names strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent.
I will.
If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Shadowheart's got some tood. Alright, there's some people that want to talk, though. Gale, or not Gale. Gale. I just merged Will and Gale together. Not Gale. Gale and Karlach want to talk to us.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
I'm glad he's joined us too. Glad you two could make peace.
Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
There you go. Alright, Gale, let's jam another... Oh, you don't want to talk right now. Okay, well, let's talk to Will then.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Okay. Let's have a quick nap. No one else wants to talk at the moment, so sleep time. I like how it auto-selects all of the random junk that we have, as opposed to the supply stuff. I wonder if we have any other events that are going to pop up during the night. We need to get Jurgle. It's really a thing we need to do. Should have done that, probably. We can still do it this video. Oh, no, we can't. We're almost out of time. So, maybe next video. Next video, we go get Jurgle. I'm going to put our characters right there so that we can be ready for it. Or at the roadside cliffs. Alright, we have to give Gale a thing before he blows up.
Worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
I gotcha. We got something for you here. You can eat the dancing lights. You can't have anything else, though. We
Thank you.
don't have much else to give you at the moment, so maybe calm down a little bit on your eating of things. I don't think you actually need to give him things for a while, though.
Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Are you alright? Is there anything I can do to help you?
You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think.
Okay.
Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Alright, this is where we'll leave off for now. In the next video, we'll take care of these people. These people who are guarding this little area here. And then we will go get Jurgle, who is our respecker. We can actually use him to respec our characters if we want to. We don't need to at the moment, but it might help in the future. These guys are level 2, so we should have no real problem with them. They are a little annoying sometimes, just because of the positioning of this fight. However, we can actually drop things on them to kill them, but kind of also want the experience. We're 487 experience from a level. There's also more of them inside, so just a heads up, we may be able to get a level out of all of them. We have these guys, the guys inside, and then some skeletons to fight, plus Jurgle to recruit, so hopefully that'll get us up to level 4. Anyways, take care, and I'll see you all next time.